Malebu village is a village nearby. Malebu is another way of catching the fish that are necessarily done by the time. There was no fishing line, nets or fishing hooks. So we have to walk up on the hills, get some long sticks up there, get some bush streams, and take it right down to the sea. And dig all those sand up and tie all those sticks one by one to make a circle and also make an entrance. So when the tide's in, like more fishes they comes in. So some they enter to Malebu. So when the tide's out, so the fish doesn't know where the entrance to go out again. So they traps inside the Malebu. Malebu is another way of trapping a fish. So you could see that more girls from the other Fijian province, when they come to Malebu village, they also traps in the village. They married Malebu boys. So they live forever now. If you go around the island, you could see many different girls. They stay in the Malebu village from other provinces. The certain provinces around the country. They married boys from Malebu. They stay. Build their own houses. Like we bought our own land, so we build our own house to form a village. And remember that as we are born Christian, I mean, all Fijians are born Christian. And also like staying in the village, you walk over the Malebu village, you could see, we are not allowed to put a fence around the house. They keep the doors open. If on breakfast in the morning, if someone go past by, you call him to breakfast. Like you run out of sugar, you could see that. Next door is open to you. Like Christian country, like we will help one another. Look after one another, help the older people, orphans, whatever they needed to be helped. So that's our part to help them. As we are Christian, like older peoples that we don't send old people's home in the village, have to look after them. Look after them, in the village, look after your mom and dad, uncle, auntie. You must look after them. Not like other countries. They send old people's home, sending their mother, their dad, to the old people's home. But not like in the Fijian village. It's much different. Also then in the village, we've got a tradition and our culture. Like this province, this Northern province, we got our own chief. There are 14 provinces in Fiji, and also with 14 different dialects. So there is only one dialect communicated with whole province around the country. We call it the bound dialect, or like the real Fijian dialect, like Bula. So Bula is a dialect communicated whole province around the country. So it's not the dialect in the Northern province. So that's why we send the children to school every day. Like we haven't got any schools in Malebu. We have 2 schools in the way down to town. So we must send the children to school every day where they live. Mostly the 2 dialects. English and that real Fijian dialect, like Bula. Bula is the dialect communicated whole province around the country. It's not the dialect in Northern province. So in this province we say Bula, we say Zola. Like Bula Vinaka, we say Zola Vina. We take out 2 words from the Vinaka in our provincial dialect. We are nothing to worry about our provincial dialect. We learn it from mom and dad at home. We learn it from mom and dad. We worry about that real Fijian dialect and English. Those are the main dialects that was used. Like the 14 chiefs in Fiji that we don't appoint any chief. Remember that all chiefs come from the family tree. Come from that line, from that root. Not like in England, when the queen passed away, but it goes to the eldest son. It's like that in Fiji. We don't appoint any chief. That also that in Fiji, that all chiefs, that also that we live in tribes. The chief got his own servants. We are the servants tribe, the warriors tribes, the craftsmen's tribe, the priests tribe. That we live in tribes. When the chief comes over to the village, so you know where to sit. When the chief is in the house, if you are servants, you serve. The warriors carry clubs and spears, look after your chief. Fishermen, the fishing for the chief. Craftsmen, they do craft work, the skills do craft works. That we live in tribes. That all children must be get registered and register to the tribes. Because in Fiji that we got tribes. Like the people in Australia, white people in Australia, they don't have tribes. Only Aboriginals, they got tribes. Like the Maori peoples, they got tribes in New Zealand. Also like Fiji, that we live in tribes. So another tribes in Fiji is the fire walking tribes. Not every Fijians do fire walking. Only those tribes, they do fire walking tribes. So I must say I'm a guy by the bird because it's not my tribe. So that's especially for those tribes, the fire walking tribes. Then you could see that around the country, that's French Indians who live around the country. England brought all these Indians to Fiji as a level. Comes and works over the sugarcane. Like year 2000, there are many leases in Fiji been expired after the 99 years lease. So many Indians they live in the country just because of the land lease. So it's up to the owner of the land. If you make good friends, so you can renew the leases. It might come down to 20 or to 10 years. You can make a residential lease just for the house to stay, but no more garden, no more farming. So that's a little bit of how that we live in Fiji. Like Malevu village. Malevu is another way that that's how we live, works together, helping one another. So staying in the village like Malevu village, so from the village meeting, also we appoint a man, like the village spokesman, to look after all the people in the village, whatever to be done in the village. See? Cleaning up the road, or any visitors comes over to the village, that is the one that was chosen by the village spokesman. So individual village got a village spokesman. And also like Malevu village, that we belong to the Methodist Church. Methodist Church is the one who splits away from the Anglican Church of England, and we form the Methodist. So we could see that traveling around the island, we could see that one village, one church. Also there we are Christians, so mostly we belong to the Methodist Church of Fiji. So in the village that we got our church, it's blown down by the cyclone 2009. So at the moment now we're raising some fund to build a new church. So it's up to the money that we raised from the fund for the last fund on the Easter Monday. We're raising some fund. So maybe this month we try to build a new church. If a wooden church is blown down by the cyclone in 2009, like 2009 in the same year, January, big storms also around the country, that you could see that the railway bridge in town is washed away by those heavy storms, heavy floods. 2009, the cyclone on December the same year, that mostly affected more villages around the coral coast of Fiji. That's a big problem for those farmers. They're growing sugarcane on the other side of the river, and no way to transport the sugarcane right down to the mill. It's a big problem now. As you could see that the European Union have fixed the road, making new roads, hospitals, new bridge, health centers made by the European Union. So at the moment you could see the bridge is still like that. Let's see, 2014, they just put on yesterday they just put on the Constitution. So we just to look at the constitutions of general elections will coming on 2014. So we're looking forward to that, to a party who will be taking over the governance on 2014. Thank you very much. I'm Timothy Kunalawati from Malevu Village. Good night.